Well, so I'm going to try and make this video somewhat short, but I just want to sort of refresh people's memories ever so slightly. This goes back to the 16th of October. This is when this particular article came out, but obviously the SNP for some time have been talking about a sort of tailored approach to migration in Scotland. They've been calling for devolved immigration powers, and they've gone on so far as to talk about rural migration pilot scheme, as well as, obviously, as the article here would suggest, a Scottish visa to attract migrants, which the UK government at the time shut down. Okay. Fast forward, however, to just today. The Scotsman, as well as this uh, news article, are covering the story. SNP urges Sarwar, an asshole Sarwar, to back call for a Scottish visa. The SNP has appealed to Scottish Labour leader an asshole Sarwar to support its call for a visa scheme to address skills shortages. But this bit here. This is first and foremost the most irritable part about it. A second reading has been secured for SNP MP Stephen Gethin's Devolution Immigration Scotland Bill for the 25th of April, and he is urging Scottish Labour to confirm previous commitments to the scheme. Okay. Labour Party has previously declared its backing to further immigration powers with both Mr. Anasol Sarwar and his deputy Jackie Baillie, signalling that a UK Labour government would be open to talks on said visa. Jackie Baillie said discussions about made common sense, while Mr. Anasol Sarwar claimed he'd already held discussions with the Home Secretary. Prior to the EU referendum, Michael Gove said Scotland could be given greater control over immigration if the UK voted to leave the bloc. The SNP, with backing from a range of stakeholders, there's always all these mysterious stakeholders, had a long demanded a Scottish visa to address labour shortages, particularly in the NHS, agriculture, hospitality, construction, and higher education. Okay? But just want to highlight this little bit here, because here we go again. It's all very well and good to highlight legitimate issues such as requiring staff, whether that be in hospitality, whether that be in sort of rural parts of the country that require, whether it be dentists or NHS workers in general, etc., etc. It's all very well and good, but it's another thing entirely to bring this up, and it's always the case. It's also been argued a Scottish visa can help to address Scotland's unique demographic challenges, as the population of Scotland is projected to begin to fall, with Scotland being the only UK nation where the overall population and the working age population are projected to decline. Oh, so we get a Scottish visa and we can replace ourselves. Replacement migration, yeah, again, but it's apparently a far right white supremacist talking point and/or conspiracy theory. Apparently, and even the BBC article here from last year, 16th of October, you just scroll down and it's the same thing. It's just, that's the fuck. Labour MP for, I am not going to pronounce that, I am sorry, appeared to back calls for a bespoke immigration approach for different parts of the UK. He posted on X, depopulation is the biggest economic and social issue facing the Western Isles and rural Scotland. When it comes to immigration policy, one size does not fit all. It shouldn't be beyond us to devise ways to attract more people to work and settle here, with experts saying immigration is key to offsetting an aging population and a falling birth rate in Scotland. The main driver of the country's population growth last year, which rose at a faster rate than at any time since the 1940s, was immigration. Okay? Record low birth rates, record high abortions, and record high population increases annually, record breaking each year. Annually, it continues to break the record from the previous year. You know? Eventually, albeit for now, because we don't have, pardon me, the luxury of any sort of, as these people are calling for, devolved immigration powers or visa pilot schemes, etc. And even then, there's nothing to really suggest that if we were given those powers and those abilities, would we really see a massive influx of people? But regardless of that fact, fuck off. Like, this is red flag central. Red flag central. Their only solution has ever been, will ever be, and will always be immigration. No concern at all, never has been, regarding our declining birth rate. No effort's been put in any capacity to try and rectify the trend. In fact, there's not even any discussions on the matter. No, it's just simply, we need to import people here for my GDP and to ensure that our aging population is catered for in the years to come, with not one single fucking point raised in relation to what it means consequentially, ramification wise, etc. You know, they are subtly normalizing as time goes on the concept of us all being one and the same as everybody else across the globe, or flat earth, whatever your preference. Point being, though, we're expendable at this point. We're just economic units. We're not a people anymore. Well, we are, but the rhetoric that's been espoused by these cunts would have you think otherwise. Food for thought, as it says there, that the population will start to fall about a decade in the next decade, as the gap between births and deaths outweighs the number of immigrants. Deaths outnumbered births by the highest margin on records. This is our population. This is our people. And we're slowly but surely dying out. But it's fine. We'll just import people. They're normalizing it. Hell,